The gymnastics coach found a strange thing in class. He saw a ball of flesh, pink thing exposed in the gymnastics shop not far away. It wasn't until he looked closely that he realized that it was actually a person's eyes. The woman instantly realized that there was a hidden inside. She was greedily peeping at the girls' sexy bodies. The fluctuations of her body caused the entire gymnastics shop to tremble. She realized that this person was doing obscene actions, and the coach was furious. After some careful consideration, he did not intend to expose this figure. Instead, he decided to punish each other in his own way. Seeing the woman gradually walking towards him, the man immediately became nervous and quickly retracted his wretched eyes. Fortunately, the coach just pulled up the zipper, thinking that he didn't expose the wretched man's heart, so he couldn't help secretly rejoicing. After tasting the sweetness, he planned to open the zipper and continue peeping. But as everyone knew, a terrible nightmare was greeting him. I saw the woman shouting for all the girls to gather, and he wanted to change the training plan temporarily. Asked the students to bring a springboard for vault training. Hearing this, the man immediately sensed something was amiss. Since he was hiding behind the springboard in the gymnastics shop, he frantically tried to unzip the zipper, but the first student had already begun her run-up. Luckily, the girl's performance faltered, giving the man a slim chance to escape. The woman stepped forward, slightly disappointed, to motivate the girl to keep trying. Then, she glanced at the trembling gymnastics shop and muttered a sharp word. "I'm gonna have a go." The obscene man also realized that he might have been exposed, so he tried his best to unzip the zipper, but it was as difficult as heaven to unzip it from the inside. Before he could react, the female coach personally went on stage to demonstrate. He saw a run-up. After taking off, his legs impartially stepped on the obscene man's chest, and the man immediately let out a desperate wail. In order not to be heard by the students, the woman immediately took out her mobile phone and turned on Bluetooth and pulled the sound of the speaker in the training hall to the highest level. The students were also excited by the passionate music, which scared the wretched man who peed his crotch. He was frantically snapping the zipper, trying to escape, but even if his hand pulled out blood, he couldn't open it. Soon, the students began to perform. After running up and taking off, this student accurately stepped on the man's knee. Soon the girls began to perform one after another. The man tried to resist it with his hands, but it was like a mayfly shaking a tree. Under the continuous critical attacks of the girls, bloodstains oozed from the corners of the wretched man's mouth. However, this is just a warm-up, and the next thing is the highlight under the constant urging of the coach. The girls' pace has also accelerated, and they can land accurately every time. However, no matter how the man wailed, the girls outside couldn't hear the slightest sound. With the continuous violent critical attacks, the man's body was trampled to pieces. After several hours of continuous training, it finally ended after the girl in black landed perfectly. The coach also gave the girls a thumbs up for their performance and signaled that they didn't need to clean up today. Just leave it to him. After all the students left, the woman came to check the wretched man's situation, only to see a lot of bloodstains seeping out from the gymnastics shop, until she opened it and saw that the man was already bloody. But he still had his last breath, but the woman still didn't intend to let him go. He brought a bottle of detergent and poured it into the man's mouth until the man was completely dead, then connected it to the gymnastics shop and threw it into the trash can. The wretched man finally paid the price of his life because of his own selfish desires.